is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Live.
You down with Rapaport? Yes, I am. 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 You better tune in, IamRapaport.com. Cause every single podcast, you know he drops bombs. I seen him on set, a seasoned vet with true talent. Catch him on his way to CrossFit, rocking the New Balance. He asked me to do the track cause he know I rhyme elite. But I'm just waiting for the Robert De Niro line of the week. Breakfast of Champions, hosted bagel, cream cheese, and lox. This is I Am Rapaport, the show never stops. We might catch him out in public, stretching his knees. But if you don't listen to the show, yo, wig up please. Wig up please. This is the I Am Rapaport Podcast.
All right, this is what it is. This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Coming live and direct from the VROOM Tomb in Los Angeles, California. If you're hearing any beeping and bobbing, the VROOM Tomb is my car. It's a new and improved 2016 VROOM Tomb. My name is Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. the Gringo Mandingo, a.k.a. the Backdoor Man, no Bruno. I'm in here, the VROOM Tomb, with my partner, Gerald Moody.
Yeah.
What's good, G. Monetti?
Everything is good, man. Just chilling.
We had a live show the other night at the Hollywood Improv with the Dirty Sports Podcast dudes, and I just want to shout out everybody who took the time to come out and support the show. That was fantastic. It was our second live show. Sold out, of course. Mm-hmm. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm. A lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You get nervous in front of the live audience, Monetti?
Nah, man. Nah. You holding me down, man.
Yeah, but that's impressive, though. People get freaked out. I mean, that's like only your second time performing live, and you don't seem
flustered
at all.
Nah. This is easy. We've been doing this for how long?
Shit, since '82.
Right. This is nothing.
The other podcasts, when they find out that we've been doing this since '82, because a lot of the other podcasts, the two-man crews out there, you know, they're new to this. We're true to this since '82, literally, and that's no diss. But it's just like that chemistry. It's hard to recreate that.
Word up.
But we're doing it. As I've mentioned a couple of times, I'm moving, and I have to say, thanks for helping me with the 2 boxes that you helped me move.
Don't mention it.
There's like 100 boxes in my house, and 5 days ago you helped me move 2 of them. Mm-hmm. So I really appreciate the effort and the kind of can I help you with anything?
Yeah.
A lot of people who I don't even know, if you need anything, let me know. You've been staying with me for almost 2 weeks. You helped me move 2 boxes. So I appreciate that.
Yo, don't mention it, bro.
Hey, no problem. And I sincerely appreciate that. That was really cool. You're a fantastic house guest, especially during the moving process. I just want to let you know it means a lot to me. That
you know what? I thought I'd just stay out of your way.
Yeah. No, I got you. That's cool. I get that. That was your plan. That was your way to help, was to just stay out of the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. What else is going on, man? I don't know. We're gonna jump into all sorts of things. I'm literally driving and podcasting.
Yes.
Have you and me ever rocked from the VROOM Tomb?
On the way to the airport last time. We turned it out as usual.
Yes, no doubt. So this time I'm taking Monetti to you're going back to the Bronx.
Yes.
You're heading back to New York City.
Yes.
What's the word on the weather in New York? Because I'm coming there next week, hopefully.
I heard it was kind of chilly.
When you say chilly, what does that mean?
Chilly is 45,
in
50.
In May?
50.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's not there yet. You know how New York goes, bro.
Oh,
you got to get to mid-May or the latter part of May to get that good 80.
Man.
You know?
But you're heading to Arizona before you go to JFK.
Yeah.
Right. You like Arizona.
Yeah, to bask in the sun.
You need a little sun.
Yeah.
You haven't basked enough in the sun while I've been hauling boxes. I noticed yesterday I was hauling boxes and I was like, gee, can you help me? You're back there drinking wine.
Basking.
Yeah. But now you need more sun.
Yeah. I want to go back home glazed. Glaze brown.
Right. Okay, cool. So just so you know, if the 2015 podcast co-host of the year, if you need a hand or a help or anything while he's staying with you, you got the wrong fucking guy. So let me see. Where should we even start here today? I want to start with something that bothered me. Because I always refer to New York Magazine, which is actually my favorite magazine. I have a love-hate relationship with this magazine because it has truly become a hipster manifesto, yet it still has great articles and information and pop culture stuff and movie and music reviews, yet it is absolutely 150% being run by hipster elitists. There's another website. I don't know if it's a website or just a magazine or magazine and just a website or a blog. It's called Slate. Mm-hmm. I think that these guys might have been the ones to talk greasy at one point about DiCaprio, about something else. Not the guy from Vulture, who bowed down to us after the Rappapack attacked him. Shout out to the entire Rappapack.
Word.
But a guy named Kyle Buchanan, who's obviously a guilty white guy, wrote this article about, the title of it by Kyle Buchanan, "Why Won't Hollywood Let Us See Our Best Black Actors?" And he went on to talk about how Idris Elba and Lupita, I can't pronounce her last name, but you know, the actress who won the Oscar, Lupita, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, and Zoe Saldana, who actually darkened herself to play Nina Simone, which has caused a lot of controversy before the movie has come out. It goes on to say how Idris Elba is in 4 major studio films this year, but you won't see his face in any of them. 3 of these high-profile jobs are voice roles. In addition to playing a role in Zootopia and la 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 la, his only live-action role is playing the villain in Star Trek, where he's buried under so many facial prosthetics. He's more unrecognizable. He's not even unrecognizable. He's a totally different color. And he goes on to say how Hollywood hasn't figured this out, and la 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 la, and you don't see Leonardo DiCaprio doing this, and you don't see Tom Cruise. And I want to tell you, you're a fucking idiot. You gave this guy.
Go ahead.
I'm going to explain to you why. Number one, you think Idris Elba getting paid top dollar to work in Star Trek gives a fuck about prosthetics? You think Idris Elba got paid top dollar to break in The Wire? No. You think Idris Elba got paid top dollar to do Beast of No Nation? No. You think Zoe Saldana got paid a lot of money to play Nina Simone? And Lupita got paid a lot of money. The reality of this, Mr. Hipster, white guilt fuck, is that actors want to work. And actors want to get paid to work. Okay? And if he's in Star Trek, rest assured, that's Idris Elba's biggest payday ever. Okay? And this whole idea of, and this is, that there's some sort of racial connotations behind this. This is adding flames to a fire that's not even there. You're pouring gas in a pile of water. It's not valid. And I don't like somebody trying to stir the pot with nothing. And this is coming from white guilt. Yo, my man, if you don't want to see Idris Elba in Star Trek with prosthetics on, somehow that offends your white ass, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you don't want to see Lupita. They're getting paid. Actors want to get paid.
Right.
Actors want to make money. And when Idris Elba showed his whole face and was in that movie on Netflix, which is great, Beast of No Nation, which he won awards for, I guarantee you he took a major pay cut. Zootopia and all these films where he's lending his voice, that's easy work for an actor.
Right.
Actors want to make money. Everything is in an artistic endeavor. So if Zoe Saldana wants to put on prosthetics to get paid top dollar in whatever movie she went to do that. Don't try to make this into some sort of race thing. There's plenty of actors that, like Jennifer Lawrence, she's in that movie, she paints her face. These are sci-fi movies. People, you can't have Idris Elba just be Idris Elba or any actor be just any actor. And then he goes, perhaps it's just another symptom of Hollywood's current failure when it comes to actors of color. This is the hipster shit. This is the white guilt seeping through. And then this guy went on some other thing to talk about his article. Yo, your article is whack, Kyle Buchanan. Is
there any truth to what he's saying?
Hell no, there's no truth to what he's saying, man.
Okay.
There's no truth. Idris Elba is more popular now than he's ever been.
Right.
This chick, Lupita, I can't say her last name. She came out of nowhere. She's happy as shit to be working as much as she is.
Just to be working.
She was in 12 Years a Slave. Before that, she wasn't doing anything.
Right.
She's going to take all the opportunities. Some you're going to see her face. Some you're not going to see her face. The money is in the sci-fi. The money is in the cartoons. The money's not in Beast of No Nation. The money isn't in the Nina Simone projects.
Right.
For any actor. The money isn't in, what was the movie that Liev Schreiber and all those guys won the Oscar for this year, Mark Ruffalo and all. The money's not in that. Mm-hmm. The money in Hollywood right now, the only real money in the film business is if you're a ginormous store, there's like 5 or 6 of them. They could do whatever they want to get paid. And the rest of them, it's Captain America, Captain America versus this one, sci-fi, all this crazy shit, because that's what people go to see. So this dude trying to make this shit about race, any actor of any color would die to be in Star Trek, put on prosthetics, make them any color you want, because that's where you're going to get paid the biggest money.
I see.
That's the reality of it. Motherfuckers, in the 90s, you can make money doing quote-unquote smaller... Spotlight was the movie I was talking about. You think that Liev Schreiber and Mark Ruffalo and all them got paid their quote-unquote quote to do Spotlight? They did it. They did it. That's a passion project. So you do a passion project, and then you got to make it up by doing something else.
Right. I see now.
Idris Elba did Beast of No Nation. You got to make up the money doing voiceover shit, which is great work. That's the easiest job. You do Zootopia, the movie makes $300 million. You go in there, you don't even have to wear makeup. You throw your voice around. That's easy. And Star Trek, and you're like, oh, it must be some racial cover-up. Shut the fuck up, Kyle Buchanan. You don't know what you're talking about. That's the hipster elite. And Slate is a hipster manifesto. So I just wanted to get that off my chest right now, because I'm letting you know what the real deal is with why people take these jobs and why people choose to do these films. Actors want to act. It ain't always about like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm getting covered up, and oh, there's racial connotones and there's racial undertone. You don't know what you're talking about, Kyle Buchanan. And we not welcoming you on the I Am Rapaport podcast. You could take your little story somewhere else. That shit is whack, Duke. Moody.
What's the deal?
If they were paying you $5 million, and they pay me $5 million, you could put any shit on my face.
I don't give a fuck about all that.
This guy talking about. Maybe it's an artistic endeavor to do that. Maybe Idris Elba loves Star Trek.
Right. You don't hear him talking. Why are you talking?
He's not complaining, right?
Why are you talking?
Oh, it's Hollywood. It's a conspiracy.
Right.
And Kyle Buchanan, Mr. White, is the one to pull back the
sheets.
Yeah. He ain't pulling back shit, Duke. All right? You ain't pulling back shit.
Word.
We're in the VROOM TOMB. We're heading to the Watts Towers.
That's right.
To photograph and podcast at the Watts Towers. You've been adamant about getting us down to the Watts Towers. On my ass.
I feel a lot of stuff going on with blackness. People trying to take. We got Sean King. Oh,
Sean King. What did he do?
He said he is 75% white. He's inching up each quarter.
Does he still have a job at the Daily News? What the fuck?
But this is what this guy said. I look blacker than the average civil rights activist. Like it's a contest.
Right.
Like it's a contest. You can see this guy's a joke.
Damn.
We said it.
He got like real racial
hang-ups.
Yeah, racial.
Rush Limbaugh said it's guilt. Like you were saying, white guilt.
Right. He's got 75% white guilt. He doesn't have full white guilt.
Not yet.
Not yet. but he's coming to terms with his 75% white guilt. So he admitted that. Well, how does he still have a job at the New York Daily News? The New York Daily News used to be a reputable.
It's a rag.
Yeah.
The black writer can't get a job based on him being black, but Mr. King could identify as black and get the job and then come out and say, well, I'm not black.
But all he does is, like, he was brought in there. He's like the
rabble rouser.
Right. And Sean King, man. Yo, I know his intentions aren't bad, but yo, you gotta come. You already fucked up, and I think he was accused of stealing money.
Yeah, man.
You gotta come clean. I know his intentions aren't bad, but you can't. In this day and age, you can't lie about anything. Anything.
Word. And just
in the 90s, it was a free for all. You could just say anything you wanted. There was no ability to fact check.
So, the Watchtowers, like
okay, so the Watchtower. So we're driving there right now. See, listen, I'm driving. We're in the car. This is the only podcast that does live broadcasts from the car, aka the VROOM Tomb. Mm-hmm. It's another groundbreaking podcast event.
I brought my dashiki for the Watchtowers. Just to try to affirm my blackness, because I feel it's under siege out here. Dozell.
Right. Sean King.
I got to take my shit back, Rap.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. We're heading to the Watchtowers. You have your dashiki on, and I'm glad you feel comfortable and excited about that. Yeah. I feel comfortable that you feel comfortable.
Yes. No good judges.
Oh, man.
We got one who resigned.
Yo.
In Arkansas.
He is a real. Should we give him Sick Fuck of the Week?
Yes.
This award is earned, not given. It's called the Sick Fuck of the Week. This guy's really sick. Lock him up. How could you do it? Don't let him out. Damn. You fucked the dog? You what? You fucked the dog? Why would you fuck the dog? Why would you fuck your girlfriend's dog? What? Sick fuck. The Sick Fuck of the Week. It's earned. Earned. Not given. You did. What? No. No. No.
There's a thin line between a sick fuck and somebody that's just a real bad fuck.
Word.
This guy is a sick fuck. Go ahead, G Monetti.
This no good judge.
Right.
From Arkansas resigned because they found hundreds of images of defendants, young male defendants, that he rendered decisions on, but he would exchange like sexual favors for a lighter sentence.
Man.
So he had some of them in his chambers, wearing them out so they could get little smaller sentences. And I'm saying this guy is a judge.
A real sick fuck.
Rendering decisions, ruining people's lives.
Man, oh man,
and you're the judge, and look what the fuck you doing.
Yo, this is when I first heard this, I was like, I didn't want to mention. I didn't think it was worthy of getting the sick fuck. But when you break it down like that, so before he would sentence them, he'd have them come in the chambers for a little.
A little sidebar.
Yeah, a little sidebar.
Yeah,
and he'd give them a little sidebar. Huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh?
You want probation or you want to go away for 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah, fix it.
Get it fixed.
Yo, this guy. So what's going to happen? Are they going to press charges on this guy?
I hope all the guys he wore out, I hope they press charges and put him in jail with us.
Right. Man, that guy is terrible, man.
Yeah, man. So sick fuck / no good judge.
He's a double winner.
And any aspiring no good judges that listen, have compassion for the man.
Yeah, I know it's a hard job.
Word.
I know you get tired and you hear the same old, but when I come through,
look at him.
Look at my face, man.
That's you.
Right. You ain't no better than me because you got your little robe on, freaking off underneath your black robe.
Word.
Holding your loaf under there while I'm talking to you, pleading my shit.
They had one who had a dick pump, rendering decisions.
With a dick pump.
Yep. No good.
Where's my man Lance Ito? We need to get him on here to talk about that shit. Lance Ito, he was in the fire, man.
Yeah.
He did as good as he could, man.
Yeah, he was out there, yo.
We want to get him on there, Judge Ito, the O.J. Simpson judge. Get him on the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, man.
Absolutely, man.
Open invitation for Mr. Ito.
Yes.
What else is pop-a-lopping, Monetti?
I want the. I wrote a petition. I drafted up a letter.
Oh, that's cool. You type something up? What about something in New York? The board?
No. The NBA. I wrote to Adam Silver.
Oh, saying?
I want you to give Allen Iverson a formal apology at halftime of the finals.
Because?
Because you put him out to dry about his fucking clothing, and you said, "Oh, we won't have any more of this."
Right. This is in the do-rag.
Right.
Double XL.
Wranglers, Timberlands were outlawed.
Right.
And now you have guys wearing skirts, seemingly.
Right.
Right? Blouses.
Right.
Tight, really tight stuff that looks really like women's clothing.
Right.
And you have nothing to say.
Yeah, this is not, somehow or another, this is cool.
Yep. So if you're going to throw a guy away for wearing his culture, no matter how you feel about this shit, that's black culture.
Right.
Right? And you say no. And then that same black person puts on women's shit.
Right.
And you say yes.
Right, that's fine.
Right? You see? Fuck you, man. And that's what my letter said.
Oh, you wrote that? You said that in a letter? Because I like Adam Silver, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
But you think that an apology, a public apology,
at halftime, bring him out
of
there.
Game 2.
Yes. The world is watching. We want to make an apology. We are sorry. We wish we had your type of style back.
Yeah, we if only we knew
what this would do.
Yeah, how things have changed. Speaking of the NBA, Stephon Curry, two-time MVP. He did it again.
Well deserved.
And he was out during the playoffs and came back and has been performing like a real MVP. 17 points in overtime.
Nobody did it.
Ever. In any game ever. Yet and still.
As if on cue.
Literally.
The haters, like roaches, come out.
Yeah, they came out.
You could hear it.
Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley,
T-Mac.
All of y'all. I see Oscar Robertson. We shut you down.
You were. No more for you.
Yeah. We did that. Oh. That was us. Kenny Smith, they were talking about, he said, in his era, Steph Curry would be a good player in my era. Possibly.
Word.
Possibly. Kenny Smith, I'm sorry to do it to you, bro.
Yeah.
I love you. I've always loved you. I loved you since North Carolina. He knows I love him.
But we are New Yorkers.
And we're going to let you know. Kenny Smith, you say that Stephon Curry could possibly have been a good player during your era? If you were in the league doing whatever the fuck you was doing, and he had a very formidable career, you don't think Steph Curry could have done what you did for the Houston Rockets, at least on your best day, Kenny Smith? You weren't Steph Curry.
Word.
Ever.
Word.
And you're talking about he could have possibly been a good player.
Like he ain't nice.
Like he ain't nice.
Yep. Like he's not nice.
Like what was going on back then was so much different, and I love that era. I'm from that era.
Word.
But you're talking greasy.
Big time. T-Mac?
T-Mac, they're saying the league is watered down. Obviously, it must be watered down because you couldn't get out of the second round of the playoffs. So it must have been really tough, as great as you were.
Right.
You couldn't even get out of the second round of the playoffs.
Word. So it must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, it must have been really hard. Because if Steph Curry could do that now, well, golly, you couldn't even get out of the second round of the playoffs. Charles Barkley, man, yeah, it must have been tough. We know your jewelry game is missing in action. You have no rings.
Word.
And the one year you did win the MVP, it was so tough that Michael Jordan's team beat you in the championship. It was so tough that the year you won MVP, similar to this year, because they're like, oh, well, LeBron should have, he didn't get any votes. The MVP is the MVP.
Word. Congratulate the motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
first of all, you guys sound crazy.
Word.
And I know, they're like, well, we don't talk about what's good with the game. We talk about what's wrong with the game. We don't talk about, I'm talking about what's wrong with you.
Word. Call these motherfuckers out, man.
And then the next night, they interview Steph Curry after he did it again. The next game, he did it again. Versus Portland. Hit the dagger from deep in the three, as if the deep three in 1992 wouldn't be as effective as the deep three in 2016. It's a deep three.
Word.
Nobody was shooting like that.
No one.
Back then. So what would you do?
They say grab him.
Right.
But his handle was too ill.
Right.
And then the ball is away.
So-
and then you hear the applause.
And you guys are just, you're player hating.
Word.
And I'm not hate shaming, because we don't hate shame at the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. And I know it's not hate. You guys are talking all that side talk out the side of your mouth, your little side comments.
Can't just congratulate and appreciate what you're watching. You got to dismiss it.
You got to dismiss it.
Oh, if it was in my time, he would have bust your ass in your time too. He's one of them special players, dude.
Period.
Word.
Kenny Smith, the Houston, you had your 7 threes, you had your great games, and I know your style. I know your whole thing. I also know you one of them Queens dudes. Shout out to Queens.
Word.
But if you're from New York,
You know what we mean.
Yes. Not all of y'all, is bout it. The next night, they interviewed Steph Curry on there, and they're not saying, oh, well, in my era, you would have quite... They're not saying all that when he's not there.
Right.
But we have some videotape of the interview with Bizarro Steph Curry that we have unearthed. This is not the real Steph Curry. This is Bizarro Steph Curry, 2-time MVP. So this is the footage that we've unearthed. It's a first here at the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. First of all, Steph, I want to congratulate you on your MVP.
Oh, thank you, man. I want to first I want to thank my father for teaching me how to shoot.
Okay. And second of all, I wanted to let you know, how does it feel being the first MVP to get all the votes? And that's never happened before. And do you feel like you've disrespected somehow the legacy of the NBA by doing this, by saying this?
First of all, I want to say I won this shit because I was supposed to win this shit. You see the shit we did? We won 73 fucking games, right? We beat Michael Jordan. They never we won more than this motherfucker. And I averaged 30. And you see the fucking shit I'm putting on out there? No one has ever done what I have done.
Okay, that's great, Mr. Curry.
And I want to wait.
Okay, sorry.
I want to address the former players that are sitting there sulking because I'm busting ass like no one has ever bust ass except Michael Jordan.
Yeah, go ahead.
And they say I won't be doing this for 5 years. I must be I can't do it for just 2, 3. I'm going to do it till I retire, you fucks.
Great, Mr. Carr. I never heard you so adamant.
I'm tired of these motherfuckers.
Right, yes.
In their era and this and that. You wasn't shit. You didn't win a championship. I'm going to win 2. I got 2 MVPs.
Right.
How many do you got, Kenny Smith?
Right. Okay, great. It's interesting to hear you talk this way. I'm really. Your family was at the MVP ceremony. You're very wholesome. You seem to be very wholesome. I understand you're upset right now, but you have a very wholesome image. How important is that for you to present a wholesome image? You have your beautiful daughter Riley. She shows up at the press conference. She's
the darling. And wait a minute, don't nobody talk. My wife, I got one of the baddest wives. Nobody talk about my wife. That's my boo.
That's what?
That's my boo. That's my wife. I see a lot of motherfuckers looking at her on the sideline and shit, trying to eyeball her.
Okay. I understand it. I was just.
I don't like that.
Okay. Okay,
I'm just mad.
Okay, Bizarro Steph Curry. Is there anything else you want to say? T-Mac, Tracy McGrady was on ESPN the other day saying that the league is watered down. Yeah,
I heard him. And I want to say to T-Mac one thing. Remember when you were bragging about getting to the next round before the game was over.
Right.
You didn't do it.
Yeah.
Did you win an MVP? No.
Yeah.
Did you beat Jordan's record? No.
No.
But you're talking about me, and I'm doing these things.
So what do you have to say to T-Mac?
Fuck T-Mac.
Okay, you know what, Mr. Bizarro Steph Curry, thank you for the time. And is there anything else you want to say?
Fuck T-Mac.
Okay, cool, man. That is great. Thanks for having us. I'm actually on the 110 freeway driving. This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, coming live and direct. We're heading to the Watchtowers. If you want to get a soft-ass I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast t-shirt, you go to District Lines /I Am Rapaport. So many people came out rocking soft-ass I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast t-shirts live and direct. Yeah. Shout out to the entire Rapapack. Yo, we asked the other day, please send us pictures where you're repping from. Mm-hmm. We want to see you where you're at. I'm putting together a collage for the people. We're gonna put out a new little collage with the Moody beats. But some of these people, I get it. Some of the fans are like, yo, I ain't showing you my face, Duke, and I respect that.
Word.
I respect that. I expect that we probably have some undesirables, and I say that with all due respect.
Cats that are on the run.
Right.
We got military Rapapack, so we're gonna shout out all the bases around the world.
Yo, if you're in the military, you're listening to the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, we love and support, and we just hope nothing happens. We want safe for you and your family, and we appreciate the support, and we support you.
Yep.
And if we're bringing any kind of joy or laughter to you, yo, it's our pleasure.
Hell yeah. Hold it down out there.
Yeah, hold it down. Hold yourself down. Be careful. And protect and serve and just know that the people appreciate it. I know it's a thankless job, and it seems like a thankless job, and you guys don't get treated with the respect that you deserve. Mm-hmm. Should be taken care of for life, no questions asked.
Word.
So,
what else, bro?
Scott Skiles, who played at Michigan State, made a big splash during the I think it was the 85-86 NCAA tournament. Went on to have a good career with the Orlando Magic and many, many other teams. Coach, solid coach, tough coach. Resigned today from the Orlando Magic.
Wow.
Said he's not the guy to coach this team.
Scotty Skiles.
Yo, we have a great Scott Skiles story. Yes. In 1986, 86, the summer of 86, no tricks in 86, no time to build. 86, right?
85. Summer of 85.
No. 85?
Yep.
No, it's 86.
86. Yeah, Run DMC album. Yeah.
Summer of 86. I was playing high school basketball with Sean Higgins, Chris Mills. Both of y'all could kiss my ass. Y'all know I used to give it to you. No, I didn't really do it. These guys were on a different level.
Yeah, some other shit.
Sean Higgins was on some other shit.
Yeah.
And Chris Mills wasn't even developed. Chris Mills, he wasn't anywhere near as good as Sean Higgins. Went on to have a very good, long NBA career.
Yep.
He's the first person who told me about when Charles Oakley smacked the shit out of Charles Barkley. He was right there. And I remember he told me, he said, yo, chill, Oak.
Smacked fire out that motherfucker.
That summer, we were hanging out with Sean Higgins, my man. Moody was out here. We were playing ball with him every day. Ball was our life. Yep. We loved playing basketball. We weren't even thinking about chasing girls or any of that. We went to the Pro-Am tournaments down in the marina. I think it was a marina or Long Beach or something.
Slam and Jam.
Yeah, but this wasn't Slam. Was this Slam and Jam?
Slam and Jam, yeah.
And Scott Skiles, who just got drafted by I think it was the Orlando Magic. Before his game in the Pro-Am, who do we see getting out of his car? Remember we seen
Kevin Willis.
Oh, Kevin Willis guy. Remember he was like, oh fuck, man. In the summer league games, we were like kids in a candy store.
Word.
And before Scott Skiles' Summer League game, about 2 hours before, we went to a pickup court right nearby, and lo and behold, Scott Skiles was there drinking a 6-pack of Budweiser.
With his man.
With his homeboy, and we played pickup 5-on-5 full court with Scott Skiles. He was drinking the beer.
As he was playing. So when there was a dead ball, he'll go take a...
Instead of drinking water...
He'd go take a sipper of that good Bud.
And he was doing all that fly freaky shit. And he was ready to fight a dude.
Yep. Because it was some bullshit calls.
And he was like, yo, man, stop making it. Like, Scott Skiles was like a tough guy.
Yeah, Scott Skiles was about it.
Scott Skiles was about it. And Scott Skiles was not taking any shit and drinking beer before his game.
Yes.
So I know Scott Skiles is a legitimate, like, he's a legitimate tough guy.
No doubt.
So he has resigned from playing, coaching. We were playing, by the way, with him in this game.
Me, you, Scott Skiles, Sean Higgins, and someone else. That was our 5.
We were on the same team, and he did that same pass. Like, he got famous at Michigan State during the tournament for doing the around-the-back pass. He did that shit to us while he was fucking playing and drinking. He had like a Budweiser in his sock.
Word.
So now there's another coaching job open, and I guarantee you, since Pat Ewing is just dazed and confused somewhere in an airport, he's gonna take his ass down to Orlando. Like, oh wait, are they gonna meet with me?
Right. Because he was assistant down there.
They're not gonna meet with you.
For some reason, Pat is being overlooked. For some
and being made to look like a fool.
Right. Just give him a shot.
He's walking around the Sacramento airport, doesn't know what's going on.
If you can hire Earl Watson, who has no experience doing anything as far as coach, and you could hire Jacques Vaughn out of the blue. They picked him up from fucking Haiti. He was in Haiti chilling somewhere. He got a call. He became the head coach.
He was doing charity work in Haiti. And next thing you know, he's like, you want to coach the who did he coach?
Utah.
He's like, fuck shit, yeah, all right, yeah, sure. I never coached before, but yeah, they just like picked the name out of a hat.
And now
we're begging and pleading for you to give my man Pat a shot.
One of the 50 greatest.
Just give him an interview, man. He's still sending in videotapes. Like, he doesn't understand. Like, he's sending videotapes in from the Big East Finals. He's like, yo, this is my work. They're like, yo, we don't have a VHS player.
Chris Mullin is coaching St. John's.
Do the right thing for Pat. Yo, there's a dude in South Carolina who got bailed out the other day. This is real shit. This dude shot, buried, and quote-unquote slow-cooked 2 people, and he's out on bail.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cab driver.
He's doing the stand your ground defense.
Yo.
See?
Okay.
And he was a fair beater. They were running after this motherfucker.
Yo.
And he managed to beat their ass and burn them and shit, right?
But why you got? I get all that. I get all that. Yeah. I don't condone it.
Me neither. Yeah.
Because me and Moody,
we did sucker shit like that, but we
used to run out of cabs in New York City. we were running out of cab one time. Was that Hollis, Queens?
Yeah.
Yo, the guy was not having it. And we were jumping in the bushes.
This motherfucker was driving like Johnny Rutherford to get us.
He wanted to kill us. We got away from him, but it was not easy. We were running, jumping. He was backing up down streets.
Yo.
Money wasn't playing. But this guy, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should have shot and killed him. Okay, but if you shoot and kill the guy, why slow cook him? How has that become like an option in it? And after you slow cook them, like, I just don't understand what the mentality behind that is.
Yeah. Clean up the shit. No evidence. There's a lot of crazy fools out there, man.
It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is sponsored by Casper Mattresses. Casper Mattresses is an award-winning sleep company, given 2015 one of the best inventions of 2015 for a mattress last year. Mm-hmm. Guaranteed great sleep. You could try a Casper mattress for 100 nights. If you do not like it, they will refund it, pick it up for free, and donate it or recycle it and give it to somebody who appreciates a good night's sleep, a good nap. Go to Casper.com, CASPER.com/Rapaport. You can save $50 on your order. Fantastic prices for a fantastic mattress. Go to Casper.com. I am moving. I'm going to have Casper mattresses in every room of my new home. And I can't wait.
Yes, right. Casper is the best. Simple.
CASPER.com/Rapaport. Trust me, you could spend up to $2,000 on a king-size bed, but with Casper mattresses, it's only $950 to get a king-size mattress.
Very much worth it.
It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. What else is pop-a-lopping, Monetti?
Nothing much, man. We did that show. It was really good. I am very happy. The fans are great. We've had a lot of people come out.
Oh,
Rapper
man.
Pack, my man Mr. Morris.
Mr. Morris.
Everybody came through. So Danny from Long Beach, what's good?
What's really good?
And it was good to see them dudes, man. That's what we do.
See, somebody would say this is the sick fuck of the week. The Twitter people were like, Rapaport, you guys got to get this guy. George Zimmerman doesn't get the sick fuck. He doesn't have the je ne sais quoi to get the sick fuck of the week. Okay? Again, that award is earned, not given. George Zimmerman, how is this guy... How is somebody not he's been through so much shit, but no one's gotten him yet. Now he's saying he wants to auction off the gun. Auction off the gun that he used to kill.
What kind of human being is that?
A piece of shit.
Yeah, damn.
George Zimmerman is a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, man.
He wants to auction off the gun that he used to kill unarmed Trayvon Martin. Yo.
This guy, look at that, how shit works. He's still out here. See, this shit of the no justice emboldens people, man, especially against black people. It's like, this guy killed this dude. He's still out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still posturing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like, and this has been going on for 300-400 years, just no justice. This shit emboldens people because they know the odds are, if you kill a black person, more than likely, I'm going to get off.
Damn.
Right? There's history to support that. So, man, of course this guy's a piece of shit, man. Of course. Somebody
Terrible.
gonna get him, though.
Somebody's gonna get him, man.
Get him.
Somebody's gonna get him, and he's terrible, man. The fact that he has the gall to do that shows that he has the gall. Like, he don't give a shit, man. He's terrible. Well, weren't they saying at one point that DMX was gonna box him?
Yeah.
Like in a charity event? Was it DMX who was gonna fight him?
I think so.
Speaking of DMX, last week we had the pleasure of getting some bites from DMX, no pun intended, from the dog. And this week, I guess DMX, recently, the other day, his dog got sick.
Yeah.
What's good?
I had to take my dog, man. He got sick.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. We had to go to the vet up in YO. I had to take my nigga up there.
You took your friend up there, or you took?
I had to take my nigga to the vet.
What's your dog's name?
I had to take my nigga to the vet.
Who's that?
My nigga.
What is he?
My dog. My man.
I went to the vet. Vet stuck his finger on my dog's ass. I was like, chill. It's like, Mr. X, we have to make sure everything's okay. He's like,
my nigga not with that.
But there's no other way to check to make sure we want your dog to be safe.
I don't give a fuck. He don't swing that way, dude.
Okay, Mr. X, do you have any suggestions on what you want us to do? That ain't my problem. Don't be sticking your finger on my dog's ass. Bruh.
You got a thermostat, right? Put it in his fucking mouth.
Okay, Mr. What's your dog's name?
My nigga, I told you that. My nigga had to take him to the vet. You know what I mean?
This is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Coming live and direct. I don't know what else to do, man. We're driving here to the Watts Towers. What else you got for me, Monetti?
Oh, man. Let's give a shout out to West Coast hip hop.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we people have said that we don't show love. Listen.
Ice Cube, NWA, DJ Quick.
Ice-T.
Above the Law.
Above the Law is one of my favorites.
All the great Snoop Dogg. DJ Pooh.
Yo.
Hell yeah. All the great guys that MC Ren, all these motherfuckers.
Ren is one of my favorites.
Who else?
Too Shorty.
Ant Banks. Spice One.
Cypress Hill was a motherfucker,
Hell
man.
Yeah. King T. MC8.
Played like a fucking piano.
The late DJ Train. I think, yeah. Damn. West Coast hip hop.
K-Day. We know what it is.
Right. K-Day.
Of course we mess with West Coast hip hop. So people have said we don't shout out the West Coast hip. Of course. Come on, man. We love it all.
Hell yeah.
I don't care where you're from.
Get on that one and stay there. We love it.
Good. That's good. And we're heading here to the Watts Towers. I think we're close by, Monetti.
Hell yeah, man. Get some shrimp and grits out this motherfucker.
Where are we gonna get shrimp and grits?
We in the black neighborhood. Oh no, it's Mexican now, right?
I don't know, man.
Shrimp and tacos, man.
Yeah, we here, man.
We in the bottom, man.
All right, Monetti. Here we are at the Watts Towers. We've made it. We've driven here. We're podcasting from here.
Yep.
You seemed a little moved to be here at the Watts Towers. I've never been here myself personally. I never been. I never been down in Compton. I had no business coming down here, and I know better. You don't just want. And when you drive around here, you're like, yo, it's like, oh, I'm in Compton. You're not in Disneyland. This shit is real.
It could get real any second.
Yeah, you could. It's definitely the hood. But good people we've met.
Yep. Talked
to, chatting with. But you seem a little emotional being here.
Never been down to Watts. It's always good to come to a nice place with a nice tourist feel.
Yeah, beautiful. The Watts Towers. If you've never been here, it's a lot bigger than it looks in the pictures and on TV. A real piece of art.
Yep.
And they have so many kids here. The kids love your dashiki, Moody.
They see the color scheme.
I'm just saying. I
put it on and you say, "Oh, you're gonna wear that shit?"
Yeah, I said.
But the kids say, what did they say, Rap?
They said,
yeah.
I like your shirt. Nice
Not one.
shirt, sir. A bunch of them.
That's right.
So this is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. We made it down here. We podcasted on the way to the Watts Towers. It's been a pleasure.
Yep.
Moody's on his way back to New York. You have a good schedule set up.
Mm-hmm. I am chilling.
You have a good schedule set up for your...
Yeah, my plane, I feel it's going to take off on time.
Right. Mm-hmm. You don't want to share what
no.
Okay, because you've been telling me we've been going over the schedule for a few days.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, and we're coming back with more hits. We have the rest of the call-in episode. Some of you guys said, "Oh, you didn't play my call." Listen.
We had a lot of calls.
We had a lot of calls. We had to break it up, so we got the rest of the call-in episode coming. Yo, give us a shout out on iTunes. If you haven't given a rating or a review, whether you like us, you hate us, you don't like us,
review it.
Give a review. This is the takeover. The wait's over. Mm-hmm. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast coming live and direct from the Watts Towers, and we're out.